It's the beauty. It's the flowing streams. It's the greenery. It's the cattle on the pasture. People moving here, the people that have lived here forever, the multi-generational folks that have lived in this valley forever, I mean, they value this open land, they value the beauty, and that's why they live here.
Dad liked to come in at dusk. We'd ride horses up here, and we'd get up here somewhere high. And he would look, and at that point in time, he could tell you who lived at every light down through the valley. It's just neat to have something that you can keep the same and be what it was when you grew up.
The pressure from real estate, from development, from people wanting to live here is huge right now.
People need places to live. It's very important to realize that while that is happening, if we don't do something now to preserve the valley we live in, our whole landscape will change.
What is the open lands bond? Why is it important? You know, why should we pay for it?
It's the reason people move here. These larger pieces of property are valuable, not just for how many houses you could put on it, but, you know, it's about preserving a way of life.
The change of cost in this valley, the change of land prices in this valley, the open lands bond keeps working ranches on the land. Once the soil is paved over,
you can't get it back. Yeah.
What drew you here is what the program's trying to preserve. If we lose that, we lose it forever. It's never coming back. We can look back from '06 to now, and the program's done an amazing job in its work.
Those bond dollars, as a community, they bought us 10,000 acres of open lands, of working ranches, of flowing streams, of elk habitat, of deer habitat, of recreation. That money was extremely well spent.
The program's done an amazing job in its work, but then when we look back, we wish we would have started 30 years sooner.
I think this community believes it's important. I really do. We are willing as citizens of this county to vote for this bond. Yes, it costs us some small amount every year, and it's such a small amount for what we get in return. We get to keep pristine ranches, and not just ranches, but recreational properties.
Spaces,
We've seen that, recreational spaces that are open. The Open Lands Program, it allows all of that.
Well, it's an investment for all of us. It's an investment in the future. It's diverse enough for everybody. It's just not just if you're in the ranching community yourself, but for anybody that wants to get out and enjoy a part of the Bitterroot Valley.
People don't have to directly be tied to that land to still be a steward of that land. Voting for this bond, you know, supporting this, is stewardship in itself.
When you think of all the beauty we could conserve, all of the opportunities for recreation, and do it in a way where memories that were made 20 years ago are the same memories we can still make today.
It's hard to put a value on what we've done. 20 years from now, people are going to look back and say, my God, thank God they did it.
It's not something that you can put off until down the road. Now is when it's happening.
Let's make sure the next bond keeps a lot of this valley intact so that the people coming here right now today come back in 5 or 10 years and say, wow, that's exactly as I saw it.